हेलो दोस्तों, कैसे हैं आप लोग। वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। मेरा नाम है अपूर्व और आज की इस वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे सीएससी के कैंडिडेट से जो कि टीसीएस और पब्लिसिटी सेपिएंट में प्लेस्ड है। आप में से जो भी थर्ड ईयर या फाइनल ईयर में हो, आपके लिए वीडियो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है। सो वीडियो को एंड तक ज़रूर देखना। सारी चीज़ें डिटेल्स में डिस्कस करेंगे कि सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस क्या था और प्रिपरेशन कैसे लेना है। अगर आप इस चैनल को पहली बार विजिट कर रहे हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके बेल आइकन को ज़रूर से प्रेस करना प्लेसमेंट रिलेटेड वीडियोज़ के लिए। तो चलिए इसके साथ वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं। Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Hear from the Experienced. So when I say experienced, I really mean it because today we have someone who has won the race even before the race has begun. The Wolverine of NIT Agartala, the one and only Shaptoshi Shah. Shaptoshi, welcome to Placement Buddies.
Thanks, Apurvo, for calling me here. I am very glad to share my experience with my juniors and my friends.
My pleasure. So Shaptoshi, my first question will be, I have seen many of the students after cracking JEE, they tend to opt for CSE. So you being the CSE guy, you are the best person to tell me why CSE. Even to be very exact, why do you choose CSE?
Actually, from the start only, I was pretty much interested in softwares or computer-related stuffs, like games only. Every one of us has started with games, playing games in desktop.
Okay.
So from that moment only, I was quite interested on that genre to learn more about it. And as I was from state board, so our exposure with the IT or anything related to tech was quite low compared to other boards. So that also enlightened me to opt for this subject.
Okay. So your first placement was at Public Sapient, right?
Yes.
So when did Public Sapient come to NIT Agartala?
Public Sapient came around July, August of 2020. End of July or August starting.
Okay, so around this time placement session usually starts.
Yes, it was
so
the first
you got
month.
placed so early, right?
Yes.
So how did you manage that? How did you prepare yourself for an early placement?
Actually, during the starting of the lockdown, I noted down some subjects which I had to go through, the basic
what?
subjects, like DSLGO, then database management, then networking, operating system. Like those are the core subjects for IT. So I thought of brushing up on those subjects.
Okay.
And later on, I've gone through what are the project topics that I did,
Okay.
or what should I do for those projects.
So that's how you started preparing, right?
Yes.
So please share the experience of your Publicity Sapient interview, including the online test, PI and HR interviews, everything.
Yes. For Public Sapient, it was like for the first round was coding round. There were two codes. We have to do the coding in HackerRank platform, and we are provided like 1 hour time.
Okay.
So we cracked this one with 20 people, at most 20 people. Then there was a TR round, technical round, where there were questions regarding our projects on the technical knowledge. Then the last round was the HR round. For that, our personality or how we handle different situations, those was taken into account.
So how did your resume play a role in your placement session?
For resume, I thought of keeping it as apt as possible, like not filling with clutters. Like if you use many topics which you don't know, it usually hampers the image of that candidate or and that fresher. So whatever I know, anything that I specifically did, only those things I wrote in the resume. And the projects play an important part, because all the technical round questions or the HR round questions revolve around the project only.
Okay, so resume played a vital role, right?
Yes.
So after Publicity Sapient, you got placed at TCS. So when did TCS come to NIT Agartala?
TCS come around December, the end of December or January start.
Okay. So, and what was the eligibility criteria of TCS?
For TCS, it was like 65% throughout your career, like having 65% in all the exams throughout your career. Then 75% in your recent degree, like whatever your recent highest qualification.
Like class 12.
Yes, like class 12. Then you have to have a minimum CGPA of 7.5,
Okay.
7.5, and like maximum 2 years of gap is possible. Those were like main criteria.
2 years of gap, as in?
As in like academic gap. Like many
Okay.
people try to repeat,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
so that one.
Okay. So, what was the selection process of TCS?
For TCS, there was the first round, which had three modules or three parts. The first section was like logical reasoning of verbal aptitude. Then the second was advanced aptitude, and the third was coding round. In the
Okay.
coding round, there were two codes.
Okay.
It took around 2 hours time.
So, was there any specific language that you guys had to follow? Like,
No, but anyone who wants to prepare for IT, I think they should have a basic knowledge on C. Like it
okay.
is compulsory to have a basic knowledge on C, and along with that, an object-oriented programming language
Okay.
like C++, Java, or Python, whichever you are comfortable.
Okay. So, in which platform the online round occurred?
The online round, it was done in TCS Iron platform. Like TCS
Okay.
has their own innate platform, that is the TCS Iron, and all their exams are done in that only.
Okay. And the online platform of Publicis Sapient?
It For public stipend, it was HackerRank.
Oh, it was like only coding round.
Yes, only coding round. There were no empty rounds or verbal rounds.
Okay. So after Publicis Sapient, since there was no FT or verbal round, you had FT or verbal round in TCS, right? So how did you prepare for that?
For empty or verbal round, like you can go through some books, RS available books are there,
Okay.
and along with that, you can do in apps. There is an app called Pariksha.
Okay.
So they have a broader range of aptitude questions which you can solve daily to sharpen your knowledge.
Okay. So after the online round of TCS, what happened next? The technical round and the HR round.
For TCS, there were only one round after that, which was the TR and HR.
Okay.
The TR and HR was done simultaneously. So they asked topics, like there were a panel of people or interviewers. So they took the interview regarding the TR, technical knowledge, along with that the HR knowledge.
Okay.
So anything regarding like what you did in your project, or it could be around like what you had done in that situation, or what you will do in 5 years. It was a
So
combination
this
of
kind
both.
of question asked usually in HR round.
Yes, yes.
So usually in technical round, what kind of question asked? Because we know that we have to read subjects like networking, DBMS, etc. But what kind of questions we can expect?
Actually, the technical round mainly revolves around the projects.
Okay.
Whatever project you did, you have to like have a thorough knowledge on whatever you did, or whatever modules you used, packages you used, or whatever like algorithms you used.
Okay.
So all of the questions revolve around that. And apart from that, some DBMS questions, like how we'll make a file system, or what is the relationship between these two tables, like that.
So after getting placed at Publicis Sapient, you kept preparing, right? So after getting placed at a good company, which was giving a decent amount of salary, and Publicis Sapient is a good company. So what made you so motivated that you kept preparing?
Actually, Publicis Sapient was a dream company, so we are already eligible for a super dream company in our college.
Okay, so those who don't know what is dream company, super dream company, and normal tire, they can check out the TNP Top 1. So yeah, continue please.
Yeah. So like I was already eligible for super dream companies, so I kept on preparing for if there were any available like companies which will come for in the super dream tier.
Okay.
So around that, TCS came. So TCS was the one of the super dream companies.
Okay.
So I tried to opt in this one. And TCS also was like it had a better job security and
Okay.
more value to it.
So, did the brand value of TCS play a vital role for choosing TCS?
Yes, actually, in the current scenario, like there is no major difference between both of these companies because they are both service-based companies.
Okay.
But in general terms, actually, TCS is much more careful or takes much better care for his employees.
Okay.
So, and the work-life balance is better, I think, in TCS, and the job security also. So, both
Okay.
of the all of them play a vital role.
So, did competitive coding is required for cracking a IT job?
Yes, obviously.
So, how do you want to suggest our audience to do competitive coding in a particular platform or something like that?
Yes,
And
they
when
can do.
they should start doing competitive coding?
Actually, it depends. Like if you have a like depth of basic depth in any particular subject,
Okay.
then you can start at any time. Like you can start in the second year also, third year also. It doesn't matter. But first, you have to have a basic depth in that particular language and stick to
Okay.
only one language, if possible, only one language.
Language like, okay, so in first year we all go through language like C programming.
Yes.
It is obviously it is not sufficient. So what type of language you want to suggest? Like Python.
Like
Most of the companies don't have Python in their in their options. So
yes.
what type of language you want to suggest?
Uh, the best option will be C++ because
Okay.
it is provided in all of the platforms. Then Java also, and
Okay.
Python. It is like you must have a basic knowledge for Python, and Python is easier to.
So before ending the session, any tips you want to give our audience because they are preparing and they will appear in the next placement session?
Yes, I will say that do your basic like go through the basics.
Okay.
DSL Go is primary. Then along with that other basic subjects like DBMS and operating system. Along with that, go through your project. Like have a vast knowledge, as much as possible knowledge in your project, because all of their questions are revolve around the project only.
Okay.
And also try to improve your communication skills.
Okay. So, thank you, Shoptoshi. Thank you for being with us. And it was great talking to you. And I will give your Instagram link if you don't have any problem so that they can connect with you. Our audience
Yes.
can connect with you. And wishing you a very good luck and hope you will get success in your future. And best of luck. Thank you, Shoptoshi.
Thanks for having me.